Hello everyone, and welcome to my Emmerdale news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to previews for Emmerdale, the Dingles are devastated to hear of Zach's passing. Additionally, as the funeral is taking place, shock replaces grief as a long-lost relative shows up. However, who is this newcomer and what does she want to get out of the Dingles? Following Zach's passing, Moira chooses to reschedule the surgery. Is she doing a grave error? A seizure occurs to Moira while preparing breakfast. She then hears from the hospital regarding a time window for an operation that is open. But she keeps the news of her surgery from Kane when he unexpectedly returns home. Moira receives a call from Debbie, informing her that Zach has passed away, as he is leaving the shower. Kane informs the other members of the family about Zach's passing once Moira has done so. It's a depressing day for the Dingles and all of Zach's friends in town, as shockwaves reverberate across the village. As the news settles in, the devastated family finds solace in each other's companionship. Belle is found outside, and Kane and Sam talk about their father, who died suddenly, and how it affected them all. As Sam and Kane leave to travel to Scotland to bring Zach home, the villagers assemble on Main Street to wish them farewell. Chaz makes the Woolpack a place of sadness as they get ready for the funeral. Maddie, meantime, finds Moira's decision to postpone her surgery questionable. Is she acting appropriately? The Dingles get together at Wishing Well to toast Zach's memory with a glass. The family is shocked when a long-lost relative shows up at Zach's burial the following day as they are holding his funeral. After learning of Zach's passing, Moira Dingle of Emmerdale decides not to go ahead with a crucial operation the following week. After his father passes away, Moira makes the decision to devote her entire energy to helping her husband Kane. The unusual symptoms Moira had been enduring were explained by her diagnosis of a meningioma, a kind of brain tumor, last month. It was informed to Moira that the tumor was not malignant. She was placed on a waiting list for surgery after deciding subsequently to have it removed. The next week, while preparing breakfast, Moira has another seizure, which exacerbates her symptoms. The following day, she finds out that there is a surgery slot available. Moira gets a call from Debbie in Scotland informing the family of Zach's passing just as she is ready to begin getting ready for a hospital stay. Because she believes that now is not the appropriate moment to proceed, Moira chooses not to inform Kane about the news of her operation. Maddie, her son, asks her about this, not sure if she's making the correct choice. The actor who plays Kane, Jeff Hordley, disclosed, Moira keeps it to herself. The reason for this is that she doesn't want to add to Kane's already heavy load by giving him another task to handle during the burial. So she makes a massive sacrifice for herself to make sure that Kane can get through this day smoothly. Jeff said he'd be really cross in response to the question of how Kane would respond if he knew about this. According to next week's Emmerdale spoilers, the Dingle family gets together to mourn the passing of their beloved patriarch, Zach Dingle. In another scene, Moira postpones her brain surgery, which makes Maddie concerned for his mother. When Moira returns Debbie's call, she learns that Zach has passed away. After, with the entire community in deep grieving over this enormous loss, Kane collects the Dingles and conveys the news to them. As they grieve for Zach, the Dingles turn to one another for support. To honor their father, Sam, Belle, and Kane go outside and gather together. After that, Kane and Sam leave for Scotland to return Zach home. The family then turns the Woolpack into a place of grieving and raises a toast in Zach's honor. Zach's graveside is visited by a long-lost relative on the day of his funeral. However, who is it? Billy resolves to fight once more, but he begs Mac not to tell anyone. In order to give Dawn and the children a better life, he then intends to compete in another illegal boxing bout. At home farm, Will makes an effort to win Kim back with flowers before winning Dawn over once more. But is the family in for more trouble? While preparing breakfast, Moira had a seizure and learns that she will have surgery the next day. But she doesn't tell Kane about this. While the family is grieving for Zach, Maddie is concerned about Moira's motivation for delaying her surgery. Can he persuade Moira to reconsider? Caleb meets with Will to talk about taking down Kim since he is having financial difficulties due to lying to the bank. Will they succeed? After receiving her mother's ashes, Ruby asks Chaz for guidance. Chaz then exhorts her to tell the hospital what her mother said to her before she passed away. Ruby then learns that Caleb paid Helen a visit prior to her passing. When she faces her spouse, what defense will Caleb offer? Fans of Emmerdale should get ready for a week filled with intense drama, retaliation stories, and a shocking guest appearance. Recent leaks for the ITV soap opera suggest sad developments, such as the passing of a Dale's icon. Following the announcement of his actor Steve Hallowell's passing on the program last year, Zach Dingle's death is shocking the village and creating much pain. Heartbreaking scenes follow as Zach's granddaughter Debbie Dingle announces the news, uniting the Dingles in their sadness, according to the Mirror. There are plans for a long-lost Dingle to make a comeback to the hamlet, but who might it be? While Kane Dingle grieves, his brother Caleb Milligan reverts to his previous behavior and is ultimately apprehended. In one storyline, he plots to depose Kim Tate once more. In another, a conspiracy involving the mother of his late wife Ruby Milligan is revealed, setting up a confrontation. In other news, Moira Dingle gets important information after having yet another seizure, Tom King's behavior worsens, and Billy Fletcher is enticed by yet another underage boxing match. Although viewers are aware that Tom is only using Belle Dingle, Amelia Spencer becomes enamored with her violent husband Tom and feels as though they have become a couple. Meanwhile, Moira finds out the following day that she has an appointment for surgery following her diagnosis of a brain tumor. Her son Maddie Barton suffers as a result of her decision to delay the surgery in order to help her mourning husband Kane, but will she actually go through with the procedure? Ruby is taken aback the next week when she discovers a startling truth that her mother Helen Fox, who was terminally sick, wanted her to know before she passed away. Ruby learns that Caleb saw her mother before she died and concealed it from her, depriving her of the chance to say goodbye. Ruby asks her husband whether this is the last time they will be together. In the meantime, Caleb agrees to help Will Taylor in his scheme against Kim, but he is preoccupied with his ongoing money problems. Kim is confused about her affections for her ex, unaware of his deception, and unaware that she is being used while grieving for her longtime friend Zach. Will has let Caleb know that he plans to take down Kim as soon as possible. After the passing of actor Steve Hallowell last year, the main attention of the coming week will, very rightly, be on village hero Zach. When word gets out about Zach's untimely death, Kane notifies his family, and soon after, he, his sister Belle, and their brother Sam Dingle exchange memories. The family gets together for their father's funeral later in the week after Sam and Kane make the decision to go to Scotland to bring their father home. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.